Hi, birdies. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Friday. Hope you guys doing all right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I always appreciate it. I wanted to say appreciate that. That sounds better. Today we're gonna play a bit more of I Love You, Colonel Sanders. Um, I'm sorry, I was pronouncing his name completely wrong for I would say 2.5 hours almost. I'm sorry, I had no idea. It's Colonel. And now we know it's coming from Italian, and then French people took it, and then American people took it, and then suddenly it's Colonel. It's so weird. Epsi almost bought KFC because of you. I'm so sorry. I mean, that's a big advertisement, huh? It almost worked out. Almost. Hi, birdies. Hi, Cav. Hi, newbie. Hi, Josh. Hi, Knappers. Also, Spain. Also, nice. I mean, they're kind of similar, right? The Romance languages. Yeah. Today we're gonna play a bit more of this game, and I think we're very close to end it. And after that, we're also gonna watch. The video Knapper suggested in media share. It is the Devolver Digital showcase for 2022. Yeah, and after that, we're gonna play some Overwatch, I guess. So there's plenty of time. Also, tomorrow we're gonna do a big giveaway. Since we have 2 Operation Tango keys, I would like to give it away to you guys. And I hope you can play it with your friends. And yeah, and I hope you're also gonna have lots of fun. I think the perspective from the hacker is gonna be completely different. Bad check of the stream. Oh my god, this is so long. A sailor sits down at the bar and orders a drink. He looks to his left and there is a pirate with a peg leg, hook hand and iPad. The sailor asks how the leg was lost. A gator ripped off my leg while burying gold in Florida. He asks next how the pirate lost his hand. A shark bit my hand off while I was throwing the gator into the sea. Amazed at the pirate's bravery, he asked how he lost his eye. Seagulls shit in me eye. The sailor was shocked and asked, you a bird shit in your eye and you lost it? The pirate said, it was my first day with the hook. Oh, ouch. Well, that was very unfortunate. Thank you, Cav. Welcome everyone. And once again, yeah, I actually just want to start with I Love You, Colonel Sanders. And I think there is no way around. I think I have to marry this guy. Even though I don't want to. But the game is telling me so. We'll see. Let me see. I am on the right screen. Also here. Let's start. I Love You, Colonel Sanders. A finger-licking good dating simulator. I think we were waking up in my room back again. After having a kind of a date at his place. I hope everything is safe though. Hi Suzik, welcome. Oh no, a KFC dating sim, don't worry. We are gonna finish this game today and after that we're gonna play Overwatch. The beautiful weather feels like an insult inside of you. A storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided. Didn't we have this yesterday? So it wasn't safe? Great. I know you're hurting right now. Just from the devastation. Now we had this. What? Why is he making this face? Bum, bum, bum. I was born that way. Yeah, he actually thinks he's handsome. I guess he is, just not my type. Bum, bum, bum. Da-da. Yeah, I need to skip a lot. It's the Spork Monster. Yeah, for some reason, the save points are not really well made here. I am very sorry. So, a little recap here. This is the other monster's brother. And we tried to convince him, and I think we were very successful, that it's kind of pointless to fight against us and that we don't want to fight against him. If you missed that part, the video is going to be tomorrow over YouTube and in our archive. I revealed it yesterday, so we're gonna do it as well here. The secret ingredient I am using. Are we gonna see some crispy cut? Maybe. So this is how sick. I don't know. So far, there's only this guy we can date. There's nobody else. Hi, Falk. Welcome to the stream. Wish me luck. My computer decided to stop working earlier. Oh, it's still fine. What? I'm sorry to hear. Just stop working earlier. Maybe overheating. Even though it's not that hot anymore. Oh no, I'm crossing my fingers for you. Though this iteration of him is very hot. I see. Alright, so I have to click everything again. Okay, let's do this quickly. Bum, 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 bum. Mary Ashley. Why should I marry her, Josh? She is such a meanie, to be honest. What are her qualities? She wants to marry Colonel as well. Everybody wants to marry him, just not me. The game is just forcing me to. Alright, then he caught us while wearing the jacket, and I think what did I take? You tell him you're cold, you decide that now is your movement and make a big move. You fess up and tell the truth. I must confess. Yep. And then it kind of escalated a bit. Yes, Mimi. Something wonderful. Yeah, we can be business partners. I wouldn't mind that. I think he's very successful. Imagine you were the business partner back then. You would have been you were just a millionaire, right? Right? I think so. Let's see. All right, we're waking up. Take him down a pack. This was the point I was asking chat what a pack is. I remember that. And we're almost done. Oh, here we are. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is here, waiting for you. This is where we stopped yesterday. I'm sorry, I had to skip a lot. But like I said, if you missed the part, it's over YouTube. Working theory is that running Horizon and 4K was too... Maybe it was too much, yeah. Maybe that was too much. Damn. Could you play it a bit? I'm curious. In 4K? Phew, I kind of want to see that, to be honest. But my PC can't handle this. How are you today? I'm okay, Thok. What about yourself? Thank you for asking. It looks so good though. Oh my god. Now you need to figure out why it was too much. Was it too much for your PC maybe? About 20 minutes? Maybe it's the PSU. Maybe it's not getting enough energy. There are some actual cute characters in this. A pack. It's like telling someone to calm down a bit. Like, hey, don't be cocky, you know? Something like that. Oh, Haven! Oh, dear Haven, thank you so much for the raid. Oh, what a perfect time. We just started to play. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Haven Raiders. Hope you had a good stream. I was lurking a bit earlier. I saw you played some Overwatch. Thank you, FC, for the ESO. Thank you. Hi, Dragonfly. Hi. I want KFC. Oh, no. I think the game is doing this very well. Everyone is craving for a KFC now. Hi, Haven. How are you doing? Thought something very different. Twice here. Welcome again, Cav. That's very, very kind of you once again, Haven. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're gonna finish this game tonight and we're gonna switch to Overwatch as well. I'm curious about the experimental. Hello, Jan. I'm doing good. What about yourself? Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. Oh my god. No, I'm gonna say this again. I got worried that something had happened to you. I thought she's gonna say something bad. Oh, you don't have to worry. Don't cry because of me. Don't. It's okay. I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Also hope the birdies aren't looking because of all the fried no, they're a bit sleepy. They're a bit sleepy. They're inside of the cage. Don't worry about them. That's cute though. Okay, just very exhausted. Had to run from dog to the dog. I hope you got some good news today then. Good idea, just a little tired after the last couple of days. Jan, you need to take care of yourself. Hope you can rest a bit during the weekend then. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. Wait, is she dating Bastian, the Bebop guy? I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clang, he asked me to go out with him. Wait, how can he ask him? He was only answering like beep beep boop or something. Just need to sleep better. Not wake up at 4. Oh my god, that's very early. Oh, Jan. You know what helps me? Taking a hot shower and drinking tea. It just, I don't know, the warmth is just making me comfy, I guess. Of course, it's not working when it's summertime. Dude, sleeping during summertime is just horrible because it's just so hot. Right now, it's okay again. But maybe that's gonna help for you. I'm still not excited for working tomorrow from 10 to 5. Oh, that's also... Yeah, I know, Tutti. Tutti, you got this though. You got this. But it's okay. Alright, Doc. I'm sorry to hear. Of course I told him. You'd better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of a girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Metallic guy. Is he also listening to metal? Oh, that joke was really bad, huh? Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Okay, the good kind of the bad kind? That's my problem. I hate summer for... Same. Winter is so cozy. I also have like some cuddly sheets. They're very fluffy and I'm sleeping so well then. Just during summer, yeah, you can't protect yourself from the heat. That's the thing. But you can protect yourself from the cold. Yeah, I'm gonna be happy again when the fall season is starting again. I just love that. It's so comfy. Just a couple of months. Did you just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? Skydiving for a first date. Would you guys do this? I would love to do that, but I'm just not sure if I would do this for my first date. Well, my first date is actually such a long time ago. I was just thinking, would I do that? And then I was thinking about the first date. Okay. And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell a whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. That sounds very special, but nothing happened. She's gonna think something happened then, right? I have a thin blanket and I still spend in the night. Yeah, I'm also a person. I'm always warm. I don't know how to help myself then. The trick with putting your feet outside of the blanket is not helping for me. And I'm always pretty much the fan is always running. It's just so loud with the fan, you know? I'm never doing it again. Wait, you did this skydiving? How was it? I guess your experience wasn't good? Why? This was my profession for years, so yes. Oh, this is so cool actually. I would love to try it at some point. I don't even sleep under the blanket most of the time. No, I know, but it's automatically happening during the night when you're sleeping, but when you're trying to fall asleep, it is like, I need something a bit heavier on me, you know? Does it make sense? I don't know, it feels unnatural falling asleep without a blanket. Yeah, at some point I'm just not using the sheets anymore. Not the sheets, but the blanket. I'm just using the sheets. And since I'm an allergic person, I'm also having special seats. So not seats, sheets. special sheets. And yeah, they're just so thick, you know. Oh, damn. Yeah. Welcome to my life. Basement apartment is the non-plus. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm living on the ground floor, but it's still getting too hot. The special kind. Yeah, for my birds. That reminds me, I need to order some seeds for my birds again. They're running out of seeds slowly. Yeah, you what? Nothing happened. But the emotional connection. Wowzers. Wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. Yeah, I understand that. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I'm actually obsessed with this guy. You sleep in the seats. No, I don't think that's comfy. I don't think that's comfy. No, I wouldn't recommend. Not like I tried it. Hi, Somnick. Hehe. Any swooners in chat? You maybe? After a short argument, you both agreed to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the squad. Yeah, this is Josh wants to marry. You can have her. I don't mind that. She's a meanie. Wait, Josh, do you like meanies? Huh. Think about that. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. He's a baby. He's literally a baby. He doesn't understand.
What's this, Lily? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. By the way, he killed a guy yesterday, the student without the name. And for the rabbits as well. And they still have lots of food. I'm not ordering a special food for them over the internet, but I need to do this with the birds. Because, trust me, like, 95% of the bird seeds you can buy, it's just insanely wrong. Most of the time, they're having seeds inside which are not good for the birds. Not the birds you're having at home. I'm especially talking about the sunflower seeds. They are not healthy. They're just making your birds more fat. And a cockatiel's weight is like, it should be around 100 gram. If it's just 10 gram too much, yeah, you just have a fat bird. And this is causing lots of trouble. Lots of trouble.
I'll have my swirly with the sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog any treat.
I had sunflower seeds every brave call. It's fine for human beings, but not for birds who are inside. Like if you're having pets, you know. Yeah, it's just dangerous for them. It's way too dangerous. And I'm having birds since I can think, to be honest. Always. Sonic, don't take it personal. You can't get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick up on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? Those thighs, dude. I mean, even the socks are way too tight. It's just like, I don't know. It reminds me of chicken thighs. I have no idea why. I guess because they are so thick. Wouldn't this hurt, to be honest? I think in the end of the day, I think you would not even feed your toes anymore. But we're gonna take this because anime. You've got some nerve, Mimi, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. Please don't fight. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. No. I'll never give up. Never, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A natural intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Of course, his face is changing instantly. Josh, you just have no chance because she's just in love with Colonel. You have no chance. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Mimi, How is that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Ugh! Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Mimi. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Like, why are you speaking for myself then? He's literally doing the same for me. I don't want that. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as well as we walk into the class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine food. Dude, he's not seeing any signals. Why are guys like this in video games? I don't get it. He's not seeing signals. Look at her face. Look at her body language. Look what she's saying. Listen what she's saying. It's also unfortunate that she's a video game girl. I guess so, yeah. I think a lot of people are forgetting this. See you inside, Mimi. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. We need bigger distance. Not bigger, not distance. Bigger signal. What are bigger? Like the next signal would be just kiss. With a light. That's gonna be hard in real life. I'm just like that in real life streaming. Josh, I'm sorry. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Don't send signals, just say you like us. I mean, that's not hard. It's about being shy, you know? If that person is also shy and you're also shy, then you're gonna have a harder time. I just learned, just be direct, tell what you want, tell what you want to do, and see how that person is reacting. And if that person is reacting like they're not interested, then you know where you are, right? Just be direct. Forehead. What? That's that book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. I would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. Why? Mimi! I believe in that. That's with the dark magic. I'm gonna be the warlock of the school. Oh my god, that would... Suddenly, it's getting really, really dark. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. Okay, Mimi, what am I doing here? This is not good. This is not good. Arcane warnings. That's not a warlock. That's more like a mage. I'll take everything with magical abilities here, to be honest. Don't send signals. Just say you like us. Oh yeah, that's what I read. You can't get more than a no or yes. I mean, you can get a maybe, and someone is saying to you, "I need more time," but that's also an answer. It's a no, but maybe a yes, and I don't know if more times is just yeah. Then you're gonna figure out. It's again talking. It's about communication, not collaboration, though. Not yet. I could use the spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. Okay, is this like a Death Note? It's taking these kind of vibes a bit. That is way too drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie string around your fingers? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. We're not that desperate. Mimi! Pull yourself together. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Oh my god. In real life, I wouldn't do it. Cast the forbidden spell. So I would take don't do it after all, but I'm kind of curious. Am I gonna erase him or everyone else? Do I join the dark side? Chat, what are you thinking? Let me know. I'm gonna drink in the meantime. Ooh! Cast the forbidden spell or don't do it after all. Do it! Oh wow, so many people are saying do it. There's not even one saying don't do it. Okay, I'm gonna listen to you guys. I will do it. I'm a warlock now. Oh my god! You begin to recite the spell, but you stumble on the words, and the only effect is to make you forget what it is you were doing. Okay, it was it was not working. Alright, after looking at the page again, it comes rushing back to you. You've got a memorizing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. So, wait, I can't... Is this a loop? It is not working! It is not working! Or maybe I can do it after 3 times? You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Deep in your heart, you know that proceeding with the spell is a terrible idea. Like, seriously, don't do it. Memories are important. Wait, that was a new text. Sounds like propaganda to me. Yeah. During the ride, if we would travel through time, yeah, memories. Yeah. Who needs them? I'm gonna do it again. We're okay. You've got a memory reason. Yeah, okay. A pretty good excuse to try. You begin to read it again, knowing that nothing can stop you now. Here goes nothing. It is not working. Guys. I love democracy, but it's not working. We tried. Hold on to your butt. What's happening now? Reloading? You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of the modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Wait, is this... Oh my god. Did it delete your save game? I think so. It is... He slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Okay. Guys, did I delete my save game? There is no way I did that. Let me Alt F4, okay? I am Alt F4ing. And I'm hoping it's not saved. I'm gonna skip the trailer. It was super loud yesterday. That's a power nap? Yep. A very long one. It's one of the confused naps. Okay. Why is everything locked? I think I've deleted my game. Guess the lesson is don't do dark. Chad, I was just listening to you. I didn't know it is actually deleting. What is going on here? Why is it just black? Did I bug out the game? With Alt F4ing? Dating's making me... That was not a rage quit. I just wanted to see it was actually saved. Wow, it's not even working anymore. Never trust... Never trust the dark side of the chat. True. You did listen to us and that's your first mistake. Yeah, guys, it's not working anymore. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. You actually didn't write anything to that, no? Okay, it's actually not reacting. I'm gonna Alt F4 again. Phenexa deleted save files. I don't think I have a better combo. Dude, that happens so often. That happened just so often. There are a few games, if they're running in the background and you are tapped out and doing something where you are typing something over Discord, whatever. It happened to me quite a few times now that I accidentally deleted my save game while typing something over Discord. Yep, that's very, very bitter. Some of I could save some of them, but some games were rip. All right, let's see if we can continue. No, it's not working anymore. We were so close to finish, but now it's buggy. Oh, I guess I found a bug. All right, guys. Because it was so beautiful, we're just gonna watch the trailer again. Time to go to KFC and submit a bug report. Good idea. All right, Miriam tells you to move on from the soul's kernel center's obsession. We have this. And we're going back to the book now. Okay, Chad, I'm not listening to you anymore. It's not gonna happen anymore. All right, skippity. All right, here we are. Back to... Can't believe it. Back to I Love You, Colonel Sanders. A finger-licking good dating simulator. We're back again because we accidentally deleted our save file. Because you guys tempted me to cast a forbidden spell, and the game actually warned me a few times that you were actually forgetting everything. But I didn't know that I'm also forgetting my save game. Nice immersion here. Very, very nice. All right. This time it's different, I'm sure of it. No. Sony, I'm not listening. No. Just hope I got the options right or they don't affect the outcome too much. It's fine. It should be fine. I'm actually happy that that I can play a bit more. It doesn't matter. I don't want to see the ending over YouTube with other people. No, Sony. Don't do it after all. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Yeah, we are very reasonable sometimes. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dark moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. I want to give him some old homework. You reach into a backpack and grab some homework from last semester that you forgot to turn in. Oh no, I don't think he's amused. Look at his face. Sprinkles immediately goes for it and gobbles the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken raw. Oh, wait a second, he likes it. I apologize for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like ungraded work. My Mimi, were you studying something with cinnamon? I've been sitting on a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful. I actually hate cinnamon. That would never happen. By the way, who's that on the picture in the background? I have no idea. I thought about the developer, but he looks a bit too old, right? Not too old, but I don't know. For a visual novel like this, with the humor we have, I do think this person is not fitting here. I have no idea. But maybe somebody else knows. Maybe it's like a trivia somewhere. Please let us know. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Mimi, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom, you see. Age shaming? No, it's not. It's not age shaming. It's just the humor in game. It's not fitting. You know? It's just not fitting. I'm not age shaming. I would never do that. I feel like it's someone famous. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. He just looks like a politician, to be honest. But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. Oh no, Bot is crying. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped by a stranger? Uh-oh. Miriam and Clang appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clang's language of mechanical noises. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Oh yeah, they were skydiving. No, I think I know him from some meme or from Breaking Bad or The Office or some series like that. That person is not in Breaking Bad, and I don't think that person was also in The Office. It must be somewhere else. I have watched Breaking Bad so often that that's probably not Breaking Bad. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? They are. Bzz, bzz. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Is she a jelly bean? Beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Oh, he's breaking. Beep. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried snake. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep front footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that anti-thing go down. What is this weird relationship here? Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. TM, by the way. Yeah, we're still talking about this picture here, but I think you can take a screenshot, and then you can search with a Google picture search, because you can also upload a picture over there, and then you can see if there's something familiar. If that person was actually popular or famous. But probably also standing somewhere in the in trivia. I'm pretty sure. Try googling it if I can't find it. Oh, that's why you asked here, I guess. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have no idea. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay? I'm so mad! I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that? In front of everyone? Her tiny Coco is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. So they were together after one day and they're breaking up now. Why is everything moving so fast here? I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to settle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. Or we're just daydreaming all the time, huh? Only theory I could find is that he might be the inventor of the secret spice blend, Marion K. Bill Summers. So, pretty old then. And newbies just blaming me for age shaming. Perhaps Colonel Sanders in his younger years, or that. Maybe. But his face shape is looking a bit different, right? I might be also wrong. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. That is so true. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it. The location of your final challenge. A test of will. A test of courage. A test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Mimi's famous chicken pot pie. That sounds so delicious. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, of course, every time he appears, they are just flower petals, right? Your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Mimi, what are you doing here? And there's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share a food with anyone but who's hungry, but the last time you get Colonel Sanders get in your head, it just cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but the decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it like there was no sound at all. Fess up about your practice dish. Of course I'm gonna do that. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. I guess I found him. Who is it then? We're all curious. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. That sounds so good. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Oh, wow. Oh my god, that looks so nice. I never ate something like that. I'm so hungry now. Okay, I'm gonna drink something. What Epsi said. Oh, with Cable Summers. Okay. Makes sense. Wow, this looks so good. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty bitty pot of broth. Best friend Blaster Blaster! Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and ride! Ashley scoops her pasties off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clang gets in on it. A 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, he's actually talking now. Wait, when did Clang learn to speak English? Exactly. It's the singularity, as we foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance surprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Oh no! Van quickly unplugs Clang and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. Reminds me of the robot in Undertale. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Beep beep boop. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? Don't do it, Ashley. I tried and it deleted everything. You've got a book of your own and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Okay, chat, what should we do now? Should I listen to you? Should we do it again or nah? No? Yes? No? Maybe so? I don't know. She kind of deserves it, huh? I'm gonna cast the spell, I think. Maybe? I mean, I still have your save game, so... No? But it's Ashley! Sometimes you need to do bad things to fight bad people, you know? I mean, you can back up the saves before... Yeah! I'm gonna do it! You take out your own spellbook and let it instinct guide you to a page you've never seen before. It's a summoning spell that will conjure up a sport monster. Now seems like a good time to add some Ks to the mix. Oh! You have summoned me?
You have summoned me. Ah, the Broom Cooking Arena. So many fond memories of battling in this place in my old life.
In your old life?
I wasn't always the monster you see before me. No. Once I was but a student like yourself who attended the school.
Spork wants to notices the book you're holding.
I see what's going on here. Things aren't going your way, huh? Being there, my friend, I tried to cast a spell on myself to imbue my body with the powers of favorite foods. As you can imagine, things did not go as planned. When spells say, only cast in case emergency, they mean it.
I'm kind of in a pinch here. Got any better ideas, then? The Spork monster's smile curls up mischievously. Huh.
For starters, never cast spells on yourself. Cast them on your rivals.
Yeah, we figured out. We figured out in a bad way.
Just tell me who is giving you trouble and we'll take very good care of them.
He motioned to Ashley, and before you can think better of this dastardly decision, he resigned a spell that maybe she's gonna get a chicken or something. Suddenly she would be adorable, right? Ashley's cute, but her socks looks very... I mean, that's her decision, right? I think she's a meanie. I don't like the way she is. She's very mean towards me and also to the baby. To... What was his name? Pop. She's always very mean. Yeah. I don't want... I don't like her. I don't like her. So instead of being a couch potato, they became mashed potato. Yeah, exactly. Turns... Oh my god, there's no way she's a chicken. I was guessing this. Turns her into a chicken. Because this game is all about chicken, you know? Welcome back, Josh. You grabbed some crispity crunchies. Nice. Kind of fitting now. Now she's nice. Now we got a chicken. Hi, Tess. Welcome to the stream. Now a mere bird, not beard. She flaps her wings and glides off into the produce section of the arena, far, far from her station.
Okay, gotta go, bye.
This could be dangerous. You were immediately racked with guilt over this act of blatant transmogrification. Look at my transmog, by the way. Where's the chicken? Is the chicken so small that we can't even see the chicken? You don't know what to do. It would be poetic justified for Ashley to live out the rest of her days as a chicken, and yet that seems unspeakably cruel. After all, it's just a cooking competition. Well, we can undo it. Try to save her, do nothing. Ashley remains a chicken. Oh, now I feel bad. But she's already so much better as a chicken, right? Maybe she's learning. Save her. I'm too kind. I think I'm too kind, yeah. You turn to the next page and cast a reversal spell. Chicken Ashley immediately transforms back into herself. She's gonna shit talk me now. She's in shock and still exhibiting some chicken-like movements, but otherwise appears to be alright. Is it just me, or does the chicken seem remarkably fresh today? Right then you realize that Colonel Sanders witnessed your anti-sabotage. He is not impressed. Your heart sings as you think of how much you might have disappointed him and ruined your chance of any kind of future day. It's okay. It's okay. I don't mind that. The chicken queen? Yep. Having suffered his huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself. Give up and drop out of... No. I'm not gonna drop. I think we have to cheat our way through now. I'm sorry. There was no other option. I'm not gonna drop. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. Yes, Mimi. You are the chosen one. You will avenge me. Why me? Why are you not going to Ashley? The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Mimi. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? The rules are the rules. Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. Oh, what a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Reminds me a bit of caramel and salt. A lot of people actually like that. Or chili and chocolate. Sounding swooning again. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students! With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off screen, you're a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
I'm flying.
It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess. Did Vanvan have something to do with this? When someone asks for a veggie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a veggie was a salad.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. 1 second, please. I'm gonna be right back. I need some water. All right. It's just like I'm speaking so much. I just have no spit in my mouth anymore. It's horrible. Because people have weird tastes. Both is so terrible. I don't like both, but I understand when people are doing this kind of stuff. I mean, I was a couple of months, I was eating in a French restaurant, and that was amazing. I had like, the best part was the dessert, because it was just putting the sweets together with the sour stuff of the fruits, and then it was just combining different kind of fruits, and it was insanely beautiful. It was so nice. It was just so nice. That was the best dish I had in the whole my whole life. Des, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sure, you kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in USCAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear signature where beep or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged. I guess, well, we'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. 3 days. Wow, exactly. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. I remember that dinner. That was the best dinner of my life. Maybe I will never forget that. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I have made tender udon noodles in savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny narutomaki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Wow, that's so hard to say, guys. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine. I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of a soup. A plus. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. It's like 50 points to Gryffindor or something. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Mimi, for helping me to believe in myself. Of course. Then, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made... Oh my god, guys. This is gonna look amazing. What's that? Ooh! Uni over smooth egg custard and an egg-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Wow. That looks kind of dangerous. How are you eating this, by the way? It's so fancy. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different color type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw it erratically, causing the custard to sloosh around. Oh wow, he can't even eat it. Ruff, ruff. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch! My tongue! Look at his face. The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this! It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified! A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Minus 50 points to Slytherin. Detected. Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Yeah, next student. Ashley, it's time to step up. Ugh. Now describe your dish. She would have been a chicken now. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. Not gonna lie, it looks amazing. Wow, this is looking actually amazing. Fancy. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food? At a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Mimi? I told you it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and I did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. She should have stayed as a chicken, huh? I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. Of course not. You would know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Oh my god, this looks so nice. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a little drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. I'm in my 49 dog years of life. I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. So 7 years. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive even though Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Aww. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive, high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Oh, it looks so cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Oh! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Oh, new clothes! Damn! Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaw. Okay. So other students also died while cooking, I guess, or eating. I was never actually go. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. Okay, I'm glad. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out.
Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more from here out. I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster.
Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking. And you know, she's gonna do it great. Of course, that's even better. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. Oops, I clicked a bit too much, I'm sorry. It's Pop. He didn't change his clothes. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. Oh, a crown? What? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. So we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, no, I get it. And we get a new thing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Maybe he's not a bot. Why, he's still doing the talking thing. I'm Clank, and I'm not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? Oh my god. I don't know what to say. It's too fast. What about that? Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. Yep. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. They are, indeed. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. And of course, now Colonel's coming up. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates! Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken, and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end! As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Mimi, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. No, it's okay. I see. Well then, I think I have a proposal that you might like to hear. Your heart begins to race. Is this the moment you've been waiting all semester for? This fall, when I open my first original fried chicken restaurant, Colonel Sanders leans in close. He reaches into his coat pocket and retrieves something small. It fits snugly in the palm of his hand. As he speaks, he begins to extend his hand towards you. Yeah? I want you to visit and feel free to use this coupon for one complimentary side dish of your choosing, plus a soda upgrade on me. Oh dude, that's such a good gift. That's actually such a good gift. Thank you! Colonel Sanders places a single paper coupon in your hand. You notice that it expires at the end of the year. Gee, thanks. I think my character is a bit disappointed. A real coupon? That would be great, chat, right? Don't be a stranger! The end? It is the end. That was the end. This song is way too short, right? That was a good game. I had a feeling they were just making fun of themselves the whole time. That's a good thing, to be honest. I just wonder what the real Colonel Sanders would think about this game, to be honest. That's what I was thinking the whole time. Right? A real coupon would be nice. But there was no. Bit disappointed. No, it was a really good game and it was for free. That's the crazy part about it, huh? I really enjoyed my time. It was a short but a good dating sim game again. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, Colonel Sanders. Hope you enjoyed it as well. I'm sorry for the mess up with deleting my save game. I'm very sorry.